Hello people, it's John, the movie madman, back again. So, if you could like this video and subscribe to the channel, that would be really nice if you're interested in films. If you're not, then maybe you could like the video and subscribe anyway. Today I'm going to talk about this bad boy, Waterworld. I've also got the steelbook here, which I will unbox for you in a minute. It's still sealed up at the moment, so I'll unbox that for you in a minute, but I wanted to show you this one as well because this one's actually pretty cool. This is the one that Arrow Video released a couple of years ago now, I think. This is the Ultimate Limited Collector's Special Amazing Special Edition. It's got Kevin Costner in it, but don't hold that against it. Why is it amazing? I can hear you say. Well, there are 3 versions of the film in this box, so that's pretty cool. One of them is about 2 minutes longer than the other one, so if you're going to watch the extended version, you might as well watch the longer extended version because it's better. But yeah, that's what your front cover looks like. And if you go inside here, if you look at this, there's these beautiful art cards in there. There's one of Kevin Costner being really cool there. All the backs look like that, so I'm not going to keep turning it around, but there's a beautiful art card there. There's another beautiful one of Kevin Costner again there. There's another beautiful one of Kevin Costner again there. There's another beautiful one of Kevin Costner again there. Oh look, some different characters. That's Janine Triplehorn and Tina Marshall. And then there's Dennis Hopper there, the bad guy, being Wellard because he only has one eye. He lost his eye in the film, not in real life. There's some discs here. You've got the theatrical cut at the front there. It's known as the TV cut, which is really stupid because it's the extended version and then it was put on TV and they did a TV version of it. So it's a bit dumb because you watch it, it's an extended version, but they've cut out all the violence and all the swearing, so it's not really an extended version, it's like a censored director's cut basically. So I'd say you want to go for this one here, which is known as the Ulysses cut, which is the same as this, but this has got the violence in it, this has got the naughty words in it, which is what you look for in a film, to be fair, isn't it? And this is the one that's about 2 minutes longer, where you find out what Kevin Costner's name is in the film. If I do that, there's this front cover as well, so there is like a reversible sleeve, which is pretty cool. So that's quite exciting. I don't know if you guys have seen Waterworld. Some of my friends saw it and didn't like it because, you know, well, they didn't. I can't make them like it, can I? Let's have a look here. There's also this poster that comes with it, which is pretty cool. I'll open that up, and there's a double-sided poster. You've got one of just Kevin Costner, or you've got the new update. So this is basically like my American Werewolf in London collector's edition that we went over the other day. It's a bit like that because look, there's a little book inside as well. It goes over, right? It's got behind the scenes bits in it and stuff like that. There's loads of pictures of Kevin Costner. It's a good job I like Kevin Costner, otherwise I'd get a little bit sick of looking at his face all the way through. So yeah, it's all quite exciting. It's a very exciting. I mean, I opened this years ago, so. But you know, I didn't do this channel years ago, did I? That's what there's a little. That's what the back looks like as well. They decided to not put his face in there, so that's quite nice. Right. And then I decided I'm going to get the steelbook because if I get the steelbook, I can have it in 4K, and I do like a bit of 4K. So let's get on with opening that. I think. Take this plastic off. That's what the back looks like with its so yeah, this has got the extended version in it as well. I don't know which version of the extended version it is. I don't know. I just don't know. I'm sorry. Alright? I don't know. If we do that, there's a nice look of the deep, I think, or whatever they call it in the film. If we open it up here, there's a nice 4K disc at the front there with another picture of Kevin Costner's face, and there's the other side, which shows you the bad guys. I can't remember what they're called, the smokers. So yeah, I mean, all in all, I haven't seen what this looks like in 4K yet, so I might do a 4K review later on. So today I'm going to be doing a review. It's not a good one actually, probably the first negative review I've done. So I do apologise, but it's time to be honest. I think I opened this 4K Waterworld. Very excited about it. Unfortunately, literally one of the worst 4K films I've ever seen in my life. It's a good film, I'll give you that, but it's not good 4K. There's good HDR. It's probably the highest compliment that I can give it, is that it's good HDR. I'll give you that. There's a lot of colours in there that you can see, which is really good, but you get to close-ups of people's faces and they're just really colourful faces. Like, you're like, that's great, but where's the detail? There's no detail in it whatsoever. The CGI is like one of the worst things I've ever seen in my entire life. The green screen is pretty bad as well. There's even parts where it literally felt like I was watching a video, if not worse quality than a video. And this is meant to be a 4K restoration. Don't know about that. I don't think that's true. So I'm very sorry. It's very negative. I have to say it. It's not the best. It's not the best 4K. If you've got it on Blu-ray and you like the Blu-ray, I'd say just stick with the Blu-ray. There's not really much point buying it in 4K because it doesn't look that great. It doesn't look that great whatsoever. They got rid of the grain. That's literally the most exciting thing the 4K restoration did for me. So, oh look, it's an old film with no grain. That's great. I mean, even Jurassic Park had grain in it, and that looked amazing. The 4K side of that was brilliant. Like, I've already done my review of Jurassic Park, so I'm not going to go into that again. But I don't understand why this was so bad. I mean, I've seen some bad 4Ks in my time, but this is literally like, you can't even see my hand. That's how low to the bottom. That's how low to the bottom that is. That's how bad it was. That's how low. It was that low to the bottom that you can't even see how low that went. That's just, I don't know what else to say. Pointless. I'm not very happy that I spent as much money as I did to find out quite how bad it was in 4K. I mean, to be fair, I could have just got it in 4K Blu-ray, but I wanted to get it as a steelbook because I thought I quite like Waterworld. One of my favourite films growing up as a child. I quite like it as a steelbook, but unfortunately the steelbook is about as good as it gets. The steelbook's really nice. I might just like throw away the 4K disc and put my Blu-ray in here. Sorted. On top of that, this is the second time I've watched an old film in 4K, so I'll probably do a few more little reviews of these because I find them a lot easier to do because I don't have to worry too much about spoiling the film because most of the time you guys have seen it. I mean, if you haven't seen it by now, it's probably because you're not interested or because you haven't got the spare, what is it, like 2 hours and 11 minutes to watch that film. It is quite long, to be fair. And the extended version is like 3 hours long. You're just like, huh? And all the extended bits are like bits that you just don't care about whatsoever. You're just like, this is really long. That's all it is. It just takes a long film and makes it really long. Don't watch the extended version, especially the censored extended version. It's terrible. Like, oh, it looks like slime. It's like, yeah, that's what he says in the original, slime. Yeah, slime. Yeah, really annoys me when you see that. Like, why? What was the point of that? Oh, because it was on TV. Well, maybe don't put the TV version on disc, yeah? Maybe put the normal version on disc. I'm watching it on telly. Well, I am watching it on a telly, but I'm not watching the TV version. Well, I have to, because that's what they give you. You're like, wow, thanks. A censored version. That's what I want. I hate censorship. I will do a video one day about how much I hate censorship and how much it damages films just to make them cool for the cinema, which doesn't make them cool for the cinema because they're censored. I saw the 4K uncut version of Possessor for the first time yesterday, and you could tell that wasn't censored. It's very rare that I go, ugh, when you're watching something that's violent, and I did that quite a few times during Possessor. It's quite a violent movie, but I quite liked it. It was good. I mean, I don't condone violence, but I condone violence in movies because it's different to real life. But try explaining that to some people. Some people are like, oh, I don't know how you can watch that. It's like, it's quite easy. I turn it on and I look at the TV, it's not hard. Like, oh, it's so violent, is it? Well, don't watch it then if you think it's too violent. You know, just go back to watching Narnia. Who cares? I don't. I really don't. Like, it doesn't make me any different a person. It really doesn't. So, you know, it doesn't affect me in the slightest. So, just watch whatever you like. Don't let people tell you what to watch. You watch what you want to watch, yeah? It's not hard. You know, and if the people around you don't want to watch it by yourself. It's probably why I watch loads of films on my own and I don't have any friends. In my opinion, I just want to add there, it's just my opinion, Waterworld wasn't very good in 4K. Definitely not worth it at all, in the slightest, in any way. Don't bother. Just don't bother. Don't. Just don't. That's right. I'm going to go now because I've been going on for very long about something that no one cares about. So behave, and you will see me again soon, I hope. Yeah. See you guys later. Bye bye.